All right, back to our story. Okay. So living in the tent when we were homeless, every night I would be on Craigslist looking for gigs. You know, either because I grew up doing construction. I didn't want to do construction, but I was willing to do it if I had to. And I found I got a job at this ranch right here down the road, and I was like, what, $10 an hour? And dude,
for
literally
light manual
light
labor.
maintenance work, and I ended up cleaning out horse stalls that had been in there for 12 years. This shit was this deep and hardened like cement. I literally had a pickaxe.
Oh my God.
I had to pick it and then scoop it, shovel it into a wheelbarrow, and wheelbarrow it all back and dump it in a pile.
Light
Dude,
metal.
I've had some shitty jobs.
Okay.
I've had some shitty jobs. This is the shittiest job I've ever heard of. Damn, dude.
It was definitely, it was character building for sure.
Yeah, they had them put insulation up in the ceiling and stuff. And
like the worst jobs you could think of.
For $10?
But that's what we had to do. You know, we needed some extra cash, and that's a good way to put some extra, even if it was just for a couple weeks, which it was.
Yeah.
I was able to put some cash in our pockets, and we kept our cell phones turned on. That was the main thing. But one night, I'm in the tent, I'm on my phone on Craigslist, and here's an ad. A photographer was looking for a man and a woman, a couple, to shoot an adult sex scene. And he was offering $300. And that was like a lot of money to us at the time.
Yeah.
So we talked over, like, well, we've been doing the, like, you know, the topless premium snap. What if we had sex on camera? There was like a line that we had never crossed that line. Like, we were strippers, we were partying, but like, we never had sex on camera for others to see.
I still wish I could see that first video too.
We have it.
Do we have the first one in the suite that?
Oh, the one we filmed with him?
That night, yeah. I
don't know.
I got really drunk.
Yeah.
I literally had the worst hangover in my life that next day. I was really drunk. I was so nervous.
Sure.
But the picture that he took is actually our Pornhub profile picture.
Yeah.
Funny.
What?
Yeah.
Since day one, you guys have the same picture?
I think it's the same picture.
That's cute.
Never changed it.
Yeah.
It's a good picture.
It's a good picture.
It's a good
Hey, what can I say?
But anyway, so we opened a porn. We filmed our first scene with this guy, and he asked us if we wanted to continue filming scenes for $300 a scene, which again, that was not a bad deal to us. We could do that, or we could start a Pornhub channel together, and then we split it 50-50. He gets 50 for the filming and editing. We get 50 for being the models. And I thought that was fair. I'm like, sure, let's do it. Yeah. But we were used to having sex outside, and we even though we were willing to have sex on camera, I feel like
you guys are known for
we wanted to, if we were gonna do it, we wanted to do it in I don't know, almost as natural as possible.
Well, he wanted it to be different, and he's like, I don't want to do the same thing. You look at porn pages, it's all the same thing. People in rooms, bedrooms, inside. They almost all look the same.
All the thumbnails, they look the same. I told her, I
routine,
said, we were having sex outside already. We were homeless. We didn't have a house. So when we had sex, it was outside. We would go hiking, and we would find a cool spot.
Hey, we're gonna have sex outside?
I mean, you're just standing on a mountain fucking.
It's not very visually,
appealing.
I mean, it's fucking intense, but it's not.
It's fucking intense. Is it really intense? Oh my God, I love when it's intense. Oh,
that's funny.
So he from the beginning, I remember he just wanted to do things different, and I was like, okay, we could do this. And we'd already gotten used to going on hikes and getting sneaky and doing the topless striptease. So we're like, okay, now we just have to find places to have sex.
We were more comfortable too, I think.
Yeah.
You know, just being the two of us. You know, so our photographer, he wasn't really enthused about going outdoors.
There's always reasons why they couldn't.
You know, but that's we wanted to do that. We wanted to go outdoors. So we shot a few scenes indoors with them, but then it's we saw the channel going in a direction that we were just
yeah.
I don't know.
This is your brand. This is who you
are.
are.
And then we lost touch with him for a while. I mean, he's a full-time photographer, so we both got busy.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, why don't we just do this ourselves? I'll learn how to film and edit, and all we had was our cell phone, but whatever, I'll use my cell phone. I had a GoPro too.
Oh yeah!
Nice.
That GoPro films a lot of sex.
So we started posting our outdoor segment filming, and we posted on Pornhub, and we posted for 3 or 4 months, and without making any money. But then one day, I remember I looked at the account balance, and it had gone up $1,500.
What?
And I looked, and one of our videos had gotten 1.5 million views.
Whoa.
We got featured. They featured one of our videos.
Get out of here.
And I was like, what?
Wow.
So we're like, we can actually make money doing this.
So smart. They just got you excited. They're like, we like these guys.
So we started
More than
pumping more and more videos out through Pornhub, and they started featuring us. Like it was like almost weekly. Like
Wow.
Really?
yeah. And so I would always put my like Snapchat info at the end of my videos, my Instagram. I put a lot of my personal information at the end of my videos. So people be adding me from Instagram all over the world. Like people talk to me from all over. They see our videos and they love it. Yeah.
We're more famous over in Europe than we are
Yeah.
over here. It's crazy.
Really?
What the?
India, we got a lot of people in India
yeah.
too.
India. Oh my
That's
goodness.
crazy.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh my
Wow.
god.
It's pretty cool.
We've been talking about it. Like, if we ever go over there, we're probably gonna get recognized more than we do here. Like,
Really?
I got this one guy from France. He messages me and I can't understand it, so I use translator
to translate
yeah.
it to, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Well, I gotta pause for 1 second.
Yeah.
Just to double check. I'm just paranoid right now.
No, I feel you. I know how that goes.
Shane, your phone's not on low
This
power
is
mode.
good?
It's good.
But stop
This
it.
one's getting a little-
Stop it and
this
restart it
one.
though. So it's
This one.
the
This
file
one
is
keeps
low.
fading.
Yeah, stop and restart it from the file small.
Yeah.
You guys have such an
Make the
amazing
files
story.
smaller.
That's dope as
This
fuck.
battery's getting low here.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay. I got this running just fine. So we got plenty of angles here. Plus that one too. Plus whatever. It's good shit.
I feel like it's a long story.
No, it's okay. This is the real deal, man. There's just so much like legend at this point. It wasn't like you just woke up and were like, oh,
Well, like all the
you know,
like
Sparks
little
on a
talk.
while.
Right.
Oh, here we are.
Cut
You know?
out.
What?
I said all the like little talk that's like unnecessary.
What?
Or you
We'll
can
look
make
at
it a
it.
two-part.
Yeah.
Or
We can
two-part,
edit it.
yeah.
We can edit it, you know?
A two-part would be
Maybe we'll have like, they watch the part
To
one.
be
After the part one, they get
continued.
like a little sexy kind of moves and dance from the guys and girl, right? And then the second part, they get a little sexier, they start getting a little sexier, and then the fourth one's like, oh, we almost about to see us do it.
Right.
Sparks go out.
Stupid.
And then they go to the website and you can see the rest of where this goes.
Yeah.
Could be a great trailer way of
Yeah,
getting you guys
it could
into
be.
traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Fuck yeah, of course.
That'd be
This is things we gotta do. I'm
Yeah.
glad it's recording so I won't
You
forget.
know what else I think would be a really good idea?
Yeah.
Is if like we played some kind of like sensual music, and she gave me a lap dance, then I gave her a lap dance.
Oh, really?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
That'd be epic.
That'd be cute.
Yeah,
Shane should
absolutely.
have brought a stripper outfit.
We've been talking about doing that for a while.
You
What
gotta
am
do
I
that.
wearing?
And you should do it with a 180. You should do that with each
Yeah.
other in 180. And maybe like, you know, be in Shane's world or be,
Yeah.
you know, Stacy's world. That's the kind of thing.
Yeah.
That
be
makes it really
fun.
unique. I
POV
mean,
lap dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lap dance.
Yeah. People that really fall in love with you will get more excited about seeing you in different mediums. And all it is learning the technology.
Yeah.
Because it's not that
He's
expensive.
thinking so deep about
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Look
so
at
high
his
right
face.
now,
His
like, ah.
face is so, he's thinking so deep about it. Like, I'm so gonna buy VR.
You know, you gotta keep things in
Yeah.
ways to get people interested.
Yeah,
Keep
it's
interested.
good.
I just thought it was like her and I should make a video, like giving each other lap dances, because like that's when things started changing for us. Was back when we both became strippers.
Yeah.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
That kind of was a huge like groundbreak, because we both grew up very conservative. So we looked upon. I'm not gonna lie, like my parents are very judgmental, and then I became judgmental too, of like people that did porn work or strippers, like
Are
or
you guys
drinking.
still shunned out?
He is, but my parents are more accepting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even with the.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a conversation with my dad about it. He's
Ooh.
like, hey, I've heard a lot of stuff going on with you guys
Ooh.
recently, and I was like, yeah, it's probably not something you would approve of, but it's definitely not typical, and I feel like we're going a different angle at things. We want to encourage healthy lifestyle, positive living, and I was like, and this is just a stepping stone for us too. So yeah, and I was like, we have a really
your husband.
big
It's not like
influence.
you're.
Right.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not
we
like
have a
you're
bigger
like.
influence than any church my dad's ever been a pastor of. So that's like kind of huge.
This is like a
My
sort of
dad's
guy.
Dude,
She
this is
said
why.
that out
This is why I don't feel like. Dude, like, I feel like we're where we're
crazy to
supposed
think
to be.
like
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
This
There's
is
a
like
huge
reason.
responsibility.
There's a reason.
That's so true.
Yeah,
There's a reason that we saw that end of the spectrum, that religious thing, all that stuff.
People that watch porn are still looking for more meaning in
It's
life.
helped us to realize that like we're almost the same. We're all humans. Like ain't no one better than anyone else.
You know what you guys are? You guys are footloose, but instead of dancing, it's sex. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
Oh, we like to dance
It's
too.
the same thing almost.
Yeah.
It's like, we want to fuck loose. Fuck loose. Like,
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Dude, I mean, seriously though,
Yeah,
man.
Right.
Because you got free. You got free to
Yeah.
last. Thank
Yeah.
God you're free to
Right.
last. Because how many stories have you heard about real conservative, restrictive, controlling upbringing that backfire later on? How many people come from Utah? I've met some freaky girls from Utah because of that whole stay at home and don't talk to the guy and cover up, and then just like you really hold them back. And then when they finally get a chance to go, oh, I can be me. I'm gonna fucking be me.
It's like
because then they take that sexy energy and they go amplify it, you know. But if you have a love and appreciation for it, you know, that's a freedom that you guys are teaching a lot of people.
Yeah.
So be free. Like you make me think about relationships in a different way. You know that?
You know what?
I never thought about the way you guys did it. I always appreciated it. I was like modify it for each other, make each other happy. You know.
After my dad talked to me about it too, it was amazing because like that was literally the main thing that I was scared of was my parents finding out. Because my dad's a pastor, my brother's a pastor, my whole family's very conservative. Like, I was like, I just don't want to disappoint them. I don't want my dad to cry when he finds out. And I guess my brother was there when my dad found out. His parents actually ended up telling my dad, and my brother was there for all the crying and everything. And then so after I had that conversation with my dad, like I just had this huge sense of freedom. I'm like, what am I scared of now? I can step into these shoes. Like there's a reason I'm here. So it was actually really freeing to have that conversation with him afterwards. I was like, I cannot believe we just talked about this. This is crazy.
That's surreal.
You've all had that conversation with parents, right? At one point, something like that. I've had, well, I don't know. My parents just see me just get crazier and crazier. I'm like, I don't care anymore. Because once I started dancing, she thought that was just going to be a one-year thing. I was like, I'm just going to do it for fun, right? And I said, you kind of like it. Come on, stay in Vegas.
It's addicting.
I like this girl.
It's freeing as hell.
Yeah.
But for the record, because I know since you guys came from a really conservative like background, I'm like, for the record, all strippers aren't like horrible people. Like I'm like, I go to church. I'm like, not every Sunday, but I'm like, I do pray to God, you know. Like before Corona, I used to go to church like a lot. But then after this, I'm like, no, I'm staying home. Jesus knows. He knows.
That's right.
I'm like, there is that stigma that like we live such a super crazy lifestyle, but I'm like, some of us are mothers, like I'm not, but like some of us are mothers and like daughters, little sisters. We're still like innocent people. I still like, I pray to God every day.
You just
like,
don't care about
spiritual.
the judgment as much, you know?
No, it's like, and that's the thing about it too, is that when you're spiritual and you do know about yourself, you're very free in giving about yourself. You're just like, love is for everybody. My body's for everybody. I'm like, fuck
like
it.
he made this body. I'm supposed to keep it to myself. That seems selfish. Like,
but you also,
I say the same thing. Like you have to see this.
But you have to be a little bit of a freak. I'm sorry, but there's no being clean about it.
But every single person in the world
most people got a little
is.
freaky or a lot freaky. All depends.
Right.
everybody's got it, but
you.
not everyone like.
Listen,
people can sit there and want to try
your
to be
grandma
freaky,
sat there and fucked somebody to have your mom to have you. I was like, grandma fucked somebody, great grandma fucked somebody. All of y'all are little freaks.
Come on, grandma's fucking.
No, because everybody makes a scene. No,
that's what I'm saying. Everyone has sex.
Every single person has sex.
You know what?
Guess what? God created sex. It's a gift.
It's
It's
literally
natural.
it's a
Like
beautiful
we're designed
thing.
to do it.
In my opinion.
Grandmas and great grandmas and great grandpas.
Everybody had sex. The dogs have sex and it's beautiful.
All kinds of drugs.
My cat had sex and had 4 little kitties, and I love my kitties. Okay,
I got this is what you need right here. No, I'm fine.
There's a stigma about
For sure.
like strippers
We want to
and.
take away the tabooness of it, like.
Because I'm like, that's the thing too. Is I'm like, you guys are literally married. You guys do this shit together. You guys have a whole empire together, and people are still like, no, you're a porn star. But it's like, I'm not out here fucking hella dudes. Like, I'm not on Tropinarville over here just selling myself. Like, I'm not on porn. I'm with my husband. Like, and you guys hit like rock bottom, grew to the top. Like, how would you not want that story with your husband? Like, no, that's like inspiring as hell. That's on like the stigma on like strippers and porn stars. I'm like, we're way more than that.
Even for the people that are in an industry where they have sex with people that are not their partner, I don't understand the hate on it because like y'all having sex with everybody, you're just not getting paid for it.
When I'm single, a bitch single, bro. Okay, I'm out there. I don't give a fuck. But I'm like, see, they're married, but I'm like, I do it behind closed doors, and people don't know what I'm doing. But because you guys don't see it, all of a sudden it's like, Lana, yeah, she's classy. She doesn't do all that. Like, no, a bitch could be a hoe. Like,
all right.
I don't give a fuck. I'm loyal when I'm with somebody, but when I'm single, a bitch is out there.
Right? It's fun.
And it's fun.
Dude, like, I
so
swear,
much,
if you feel younger.
I'm free. Like,
Right?
I'm just like, you know, I'm
Everyone
safe
likes
about
to
it,
feel
but
Yeah.
I'm
loved
free.
and wanted and attractive. And, you know, like, and when you feel that, it's like empowering kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.